Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. Hopefully you didn't get all hopped up and start making some bad decisions last night. Hopefully everything worked out. You didn't drink and drive or do anything crazy and you regret it. What did I do on New Year's Eve? I tell you, not much, man. I just, around here, I stay out of trouble. I don't go to the bars or any of that stuff because the police are out in force looking for tomfoolery. So I stayed at home. I watched Forrest Gump with my cat. That's how I roll. I really didn't have any money or anything to do, so it wasn't a big deal. And once in a while, I always say it. I revisit stuff that either turned out really bad or turned out really good. And we're gonna go with the turn out really good. This is a redhead ductwork jacket. This one, I believe, is the store brand for Bass Pro Shops, and that's where I bought it. I bought it at Bass Pro Shops. It was on sale from, I think, $60, and I got it for $34 or $40. And I like the Carhartt jackets, but the problem with the Carhartt jackets and me is they don't make big man sizes. Like, I'm 4X, and that when you do find someplace that sells Carhartt stuff online or at the store, and you do find the 4X, it's really not 4X. It's like 2X, and it's not tall. It says it's tall, and it's like a half size. So I put it on. It's super tight, and it turns into like a belly shirt. It's like almost a half a foot above my stomach. So real disappointing. I mean, I really like Carhartt stuff. I bought a Carhartt vest and I paid $80 something for it, and basically it's brand new. It was 3X. Basically it was double X, and someone put a 3X tag on it. So I was online with Bass Pro Shop, and I picked this up, and it's been 2 years now, and what a fantastic jacket. It just keeps getting better and better. You got a zipper pocket on the inside. It's all quilted, and then the insides of the sleeves have a very smooth lining on the inside, so it doesn't catch your arm or irritate your arm when you walk. You got a spot in here where you could, put whatever you want. In here you could put a knife, extra magazine, something like that, if you were so inclined. But it was a really top quality jacket. And the thing about it was the zipper is extremely heavy duty, and it's extremely well built, the zipper. So it takes a while for it to break in, because it's just starting to break in now. These little nubs on the zipper, when you first get it, are sharp, and if you're not careful before it wears in, it'll rub up against your face and cut your face. But over the years, it's mellowed out, and it's turned out to be a great jacket, and I really like it, and I figure I'd recommend it to you. I wear it almost every day. It quickly became one of my absolute favorite jackets in the wintertime. It's super warm, super tough, and it's just an all-around great jacket. Another thing, this is the one LED that didn't fail me when I needed it, and I've been using this now for I don't know, 4 months, 5 months, continuously. This is the Craftsman LED. When you go to the store and you, especially during a disaster or before a disaster, they jack the price up on flashlights, batteries, all that gouging kind of stuff. And I remember when I went in to get this flashlight, I bought it in the summertime. There was nothing going on. I think it was $16 or something like that, which I didn't think was a bad deal. But when I went to, and I'm not talking about Sears here. I think I'm talking about Target. I went into Target right after the storm, and a little cheesy flashlight that you wouldn't pay more than $5 for was almost $30. Anything that you really needed, the price was sky high. But this one has an LED, and I left it on for like, I want to say 2 days. It was still going. It's got a little fisheye on it. Because the problem with LEDs is it spreads the light out, right? And that's the drag. If you had a mag light like this monstrosity, if you have a mag light, you can adjust the beam. So you can actually focus it and aim it into a certain place, right? You get what I'm saying? But with an LED, it just spreads light across the spectrum, and in a lot of cases you really can't focus it. So in this case it has a fisheye, and the fisheye is a round glass, like a fisheye lens, and it actually does, see, it aims it. You can I mean, you can't do it like a mag light where you turn it on and you can make it bigger or smaller. It doesn't work like that, but you can actually aim it at something. And it's actually, this light doesn't do it justice. Here we go. Turn the light off. It's actually pretty bright. I mean, it's not like a gazillion lumens or anything crazy like that. That's why it lasts so long. So that turned out to be a fantastic buy, and I carry this with me every day. Another knife. This was a Rough Rider tobacco bone. I think it's a mini trapper. That's what I think it is. I'm not really sure. Who got me turned on to these Rough Rider knives was Sackett 68. And he has a nice collection of Rough Riders, and he has quite a bit of Moras, and he does some interesting stuff on his AK-47 and most Nikons, and I think it's been a couple years. I've been watching his videos, and I don't know if he's still watching mine, but I really like Rough Riders, and this knife was, I'll say it was like $11 or something like that. And this one is a Case. This is a Case Mako. Fantastic knife. One of my favorites. This one has the Mako Shark on there. Resin impregnated barn wood. They call it stamina wood. It's locked back. It's not as big as a buck 110, but man, I'll tell you, it's a tough call. I mean, you got buck sharp, and then you have Case sharp, and Case sharp is sick. How sharp Case is. I've touched it up a few times, but it's a good work knife. I like it. So I figure I'd share that with you, and I'll show you what I thought about these products. Great. If you get your hands on one of these, this is actually pretty cool. But the thing about it is, I thought, like when I first bought it, you're supposed to turn this, right? And turn it and leave it on. You can do that. But that's the only way I was turning it on. I was doing it that way, and I was doing it from the front. You can just hit the button in the back. That's all. So, if the only thing I wish they would have did a better job is the sheath. It's this ballistic nylon crap where it doesn't have any retention, it just falls out. I would have liked to seen that be like a leather or something like that to keep it, because a lot of times it does fall out. Alright guys, hopefully you made your New Year's resolutions and you stuck to them, or are gonna stick to them. I think what my resolution was, it was pretty simple. I said I was gonna start taking better care of my body. I was going to increase my exercise. I exercise now. I want to increase my exercise. Stop smoking. Completely stop smoking. And stop renting. I think that would be another one. I've thrown hundreds of thousands of dollars away. Basically, I own nothing. So I got a tall order, man. I got to change the way. I believe if you're going to make a New Year's resolution, which I never do, you should stick to it and change your way of thinking. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my way of thinking. I'm going to get more. I mean, I'm pretty damn motivated to try and get a job, but nobody's hiring me. Get a decent job, start putting money away, and get a place where I can hang my hat, and not just be paying rent like a sucker forever. Later, guys.